And this morning's Money Watch, COVID is set to cost the tourism industry $1.6 trillion this year.
That's right, and economists expect weekly jobless claims to rise after hitting a 52-year low. Jane King is live in New York. Jane, you're following all these stories for us.
Hi, Margaret Ann and Shell. Good morning to you. That's right. So we get those weekly jobless claims numbers out today. Now, last week was a shocking number, a 5-decade low. Now, these new claims that we get today, we do think will be coming in near pre-pandemic levels, higher than what we saw last week. 240,000 is the number that we expect versus 199,000 last week. Well, the pandemic was already projected to cost the world's tourism sector $1.6 trillion this year. That's according to a UN tourism study. Now, that prediction was made shortly before the Omicron variant came out. So the World Health Organization, of course, has called this a risk. There's already been some travel shutdowns as well. Revenue from global tourism and arrivals rebounded this year to some extent from last year, but still not where we were in 2019. And after closing the last 2 remaining stores in January, Toys R Us will attempt to make another grand return this holiday season. They're going to open a brand new 2-story flagship store at a mall in New Jersey. Now, Macy's will also open 400 Toys R Us stores within their department stores next year. And stocks fell sharply yesterday. We started off very strong, but then on news of the first Omicron variant in the U.S., we had the Fed chairman out yesterday talking again about less economic stimulus, and we ended up down 461 points in the Dow. This morning looks like we'll open about 300 higher. So volatility continues. Live from the NASDAQ, I'm Jane King. Back to you.
Yeah, Jane, it's so crazy to think, for months we were told that shipping delays were going to happen, to shop early. Do you think Toys R Us is a little late for this season to get all of that, money?
They're going to open like next week.
Right.
I mean, that was my first thought, was like they've missed. And the shopping season really kind of started in September.
Exactly.
So they've missed all that, but I'm sure they're well aware of it. I don't know what, the delay was, but they're hoping, I think, to maybe capture, some of the spring selling and then be fully up and running by next year.
I still think it's good news. A lot of people, it's nostalgia, all
it
back
really
in its
is.
full force. Thanks, Jane. We'll see you tomorrow.